All right, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Code Hangout. This is episode number 34, I think. Yes, episode number 34. In this episode, my name is Duc Tran. I'm the founder of Developers Academy. If you don't know about me, I'm the founder of Developers Academy, where we teach you how to become an iOS developer, how to become a world-class iOS developer, create, design the world's most beautiful and powerful iOS apps. So in this episode of Code Hangout, let's rock and roll. We will learn how to create local notification in your apps. So let's do this. First, I'm gonna share the screen over here for you guys, and it will make some pretty awesome effect. All right. So here's the slide that I prepared for you guys. So if you want to join me live every week, just go here. Actually, nearly every day, just go here at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, EST, and goes to live.ductran.cl. That's where you can find everything about me. Go there and get my free iOS courses, join our programs, goes into our newsletter list. Just go there, live.ductran.cl. And here's the app that we're going to work on today. It's very simple, but we'll learn all the concept about local notification. Okay, so let's rock and roll. Now, to create a local notification, you will need several things. But before I dive into how to create a local notification, how you can take action on that local notification, let me clear out that a local notification is different from a remote notification or a push notification. What you see in apps like Facebook or Instagram, most of the time, those are remote notification or push notification. They are sent from a server, from a computer on the cloud to your app, not generated locally. That's why we have local notification and remote or push notification. Okay, the push notification is really great if you want to broadcast to every users, or you want to, like, if someone send you a message, you want to push notification that. Or with a local notification, you want to do something else. With a local notification, most of the time you want to do, like, you can schedule that notification if the user if the user hasn't been visit your apps once in a while, or then you send a local notification and tell them to go there and do something. Okay, if maybe you are working on a to-do list, then at that time, at the due date of the to-do, then you tell the user, okay, you just passed due with this to-do. What's wrong with you, right? So that's two different kinds of notification. I hope that it makes sense for you. Let's go and learn how to create a local notification. First, if you haven't downloaded the starter project I prepared for you, go right there, download the starter project. And the first thing we'll need to do in order to create a local notification is, first, we'll need to register to use local notification. Okay, let's learn how to do this. Here you go. Now, this guy is the app, the starter project that I prepared for you. If you see over here, this app, I use it a lot of the time. I have been using this starter project for several Code Hangout episodes because I built it so that I can use for many Code Hangout projects, because it has a lot of common layout, a lot of cool things like Touch ID, like force touch, like table view. You want to like play a local or YouTube video, or even a video on the internet. Okay, if you want to, then just download the starter project and have a look at that. What we want to do in this video is very simple. We don't want to cover all of these files that we have over here. What we want to do is just take care of this app delegate. Okay, just for the sake of this demo. So I will do this. Open the app.delegate. In the application that finished launching with option, here we will register that, okay, here's the app. I want to use local notification. Let me use that. Okay. The way that you can register for local notification is first, you create some notification settings. Let me do that. Light notification settings. And that is UI user notification settings. And then for the types here, we'll have a set. Okay, it looks like an array, but actually it is a set. And for that, we use .batch. It means that we want to, maybe when we have that notification, we will have the batch of the, oops, I'm sorry. So if we have the batch of the app, then it shows like how many notifications you have. Okay, that little circle, red circle that you have on the app. The next thing you have is an alert. Maybe you want to show an alert, and then maybe you want to have the sound, dot sound. Okay, the dot sound means that whenever the notifications fires off, then we want to have a sound. And the category here, I will just put it as nil. All right. Next, I want to tell the application that I want to register to use the notification. So we can do it using the UI application dot shared application dot register for not remote notifications. Okay, here you see the two different kinds of notification. First is a remote notification. As I tell you, it is a notification that push from the server. And now we want to use a user register user notification. Okay, register user notification settings. And for this settings is exactly this setting. So I just copy and paste that here. Then we just register to use this notification. The next task we will need to do is, let me find my slides over here, somewhere over here, task. Here we go. Our next task is to ask the users for permissions to use notification. Here I should be notification. Okay. Now, when you open the app for the first time, you see a lot of time that we have an alert view, and that alert view is usually allow that this app needs to send you some notification. Okay, that privilege of telling the user to ask them for permission to send them some notification, it is not ours to send those. Although it appears like that that alert view is us to create, right? But actually, that alert view is Apple to create. Okay, Apple is the one who creates that. It is the one who decides whether our app can use the user's notification or not. Okay, so let's do this. So below this line, after we register the user notification settings, I will just use self.create the local notification. Okay. So after we create this local notification, inside this local notification, we will create some things. But before we do that, we already registered the user notification settings. And I tell you that there's a step of asking the users to use the permission to use the notification, right? But actually, it is already done for us inside this register notification settings. So let me run the project to see how it looks like. And obviously, I'm coding this live with you guys, so it may run a little bit slowly. So you will need to wait then. Okay, now if you guys have any questions, just feel free to post that right down below. Okay, and then after this, I will go back and answer as much as I can. All right, so here's our app. Then you look like this. As the app fires off, there's immediately an alert view. It says that hamburger menu, which is the name of our app, would like to send you some notifications, and these notifications may include alerts, sounds, icon badges, and these settings can be configured in the settings. Okay, and we assume that the user allows us to use this, so I will just OK over here. Okay, and then I'll go past this guy. Okay, and here's our app. Now, what we want to do in this local notification is that we want to create and schedule a local notification. And I want to show you in that, okay? Inside this create local notification, I will first get a local notification by using let local notification equals a UI local notification, like this. UI local notification. Good. All right. Next, we want to set the fire date of the local notifications. The fire date is when will this notification get fired. Okay. So we will do local notification dot fire date to be, come on, to it online below, dot fire date to be the NS date. And maybe for the sake of this demo, I just want it to be 10 seconds from now, as soon as the user launch the app. So we'll do time interval since now. It will be 10, means 10 seconds. And we can also configure some of the aspects of this notification, things like notification dot app application icon batch number. Maybe you want it to be 1, or we can just increment then. Okay, or we can do, maybe I want to have the sound name of UI local notification default sound name, which is the default sound of this guy. And also we have the local notification dot user info. This user info is a dictionary, and inside this dictionary you can pass in any kind of information that you like. Okay, let's say inside this I just want to have a message for our user, and this message is, maybe check out our new iOS development tutorials. Okay, and because this app is about showing our courses, programs, and tutorials, iOS tutorials that I create for you guys, so I want to send an alert view says that, okay, here you go, we just have new iOS development tutorials for you. So just go there, and if the user click the OK, then we'll show the courses and programs. Okay, next, maybe you want to have the local notification dot alert body. This one is, it seems like duplicate, and it is duplicate because with this user info we can have a bunch of other key and values. Okay, not just have the message, but because I cannot think of anything else to show you guys, so I will show the message. Okay, and inside the alert body you can put anything else in there, and then we'll just have to schedule this notification with the app. UI application dot shared application dot schedule local notification, and we will pass in the local notification, and that is local notification right here. Cool. All right, that's it. Now our next job is to, when we receive that notification, what will we do with that? Or when maybe the user is outside of the app, what we will do in that case, right? Or if the user is inside the app, what we will do in that case. That is what we will do next. We will take action on the notification Okay, so when we do when we got the notification, we will need to some way the application, when the application fires the notification off, some way the application has to tell us that, okay, the notification that you schedule just fires off and I'm doing it. What do you want to do it now? Okay, and at that time this method will get called application that receive local notification. Okay, so we will find that receive local notification, and this local notification here we can check some of the things like if the application state, if the state of the application is active. Okay, if it is active, it means that the user is inside the app. Okay, then we are inside the app, we can do something here. Okay, otherwise the user is outside of the app, it means that the app is off the ground. Okay, is in the background mode, so we want to do something else. Now in this case I would just whether the user is inside the app or outside of the app, I would just use this method called take action with notification, and this is notification. There's this parameter that we have over here, right? So we will call this take action with notification, and this method is right here. All right, now when this method gets called, it is our time to use the notification, and I will show you how to use this notification. Okay, so first remember that we have inside this notification, it seems like opaque, but actually we have a very powerful tool called the user info, the data from this notification that we just create. So we can do something like the let notification message is something like local notification dot user info, and ungrab that, and we will get the message and we'll cast it as a string. Okay, so we got the user info, which is this guy. Okay, and we'll get that, and it is as a string. Oops. Otherwise, how about this? I want to create an alert view. Okay, that alert view, when the user shows up, it says that, hey Duc, I just have new programs, check it out. Okay, so maybe you are building a social networking app, so you want to have the username of the user to be, I'll type my name over here. Okay, and now I want to create an alert view, so I will just create an alert controller using UI alert controller with the title of hey. Okay, and I will use the username. This is a string concatenation, right? And the message, we use the notification message, and the preferred style of here is we'll use the dot alert. Okay, now because right now we are doing this live, so I have to continue, but I would like you to pause the video, because let's just pause the video, try on this challenge that I usually have for you guys. Okay, the first one is create this alert controller, and inside this alert controller have the message is the notification message. Yes, now I want you to add two actions. The first one is maybe remind me later. Okay, and the action of that action is just nothing. The other alert action is okay, and if the user is okay, then we'll do something else with that, and we'll talk about that, and then just add these actions into the alert controller, and after that present that alert controller to the application. Okay, so just pause the video. If you don't know how to do this, continue with me here. If you already know how, just pause the video, just pause the live cast right now, and I will do it here. Okay, So for you guys who don't know how to create an alert controller, then it's a great chance for me to show you how to do this. So let's do this. Where's my water? I want to take water. All right. Now, to create an alert controller, first we use the UI alert controller. Then I want to create a action. So maybe you want to do remind me later action, and that is UI alert action. Okay. And this UI alert action also has a title. And the title here is remind me later. The style here is default. And the handler, I don't want to do anything else with that, so it should be nil. Next, I want to have a show action. So, hey, the alert could be, hey, I have new programs, check it out. So the show will be, one option is remind me later. The other option is show, right? So this show is, we use show action, UI alert action, title with the title of show, and not here, but show. And the alert here is, the style here is default, and the handler is nil. Is it actually nil? I don't want it to be nil because, let me change this into default. Now, I don't want this to be nil because if the user clicks on the show, I want to show the users our program. So I want to navigate the users to something else. So inside this, we have the action, right? And inside this closure, I want to do something else. I want to let the tab bar controller of the app. Okay, this is the tab bar controller of our app. So I want to have that let tab bar controller to be self.window.root view controller as a UI tab bar controller. And then I want to take the users to the selected index of 0, which is in this case our first tab right here, right? Here we have the tab bar, and now I want to take the users to the first tab. Cool. Now, this is just app dependent. It means that in your app you want to do anything else. Okay. In this app, I want to do this. Next, we'll just add this alert controller dot add the action remind me later, and alert controller dot show action of show action. And then we want to present this alert controller to the users. So we're going to self.window.root view controller dot present view controller, and that is alert controller animated is true and completion is nil. Then believe it or not, we are done. So let's run the project and see how it looks like. Okay, so here's our app. What we should expect is right now when we're inside the app, we want to expect this alert view, right? This alert controller. So let's see, boom, 10 seconds later, we have this guy. So I can press maybe sure, okay? Now I want to run this once again to make sure that we see that it takes us to somewhere else. So let's say I go to the programs tab over here, okay? And then 10 seconds later, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? And then boom. Now we can do remind me later. We will do nothing, but if we click onto show, then it will take us to the courses. Now that is a very great way for you to navigate through the app. Inside your app, you can do anything you like. The last case I want to test this notification is, what if I am off the app like this? Oh, one thing is you see that this will have the badge icon, right? Now, what if I'm off the app? So I will open it, close it like this, turn it into the background, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we have this notification. And look what happened if I click onto this notification. Oops, I missed that. So it goes here. And here we go. We are in the notification center, and our notification is in here. Now, notice two things. The first one is this line over here. Check out our new iOS development tutorials. Okay, it actually is the alert body. I want to make sure you get this. So this is the alert body. Okay, so I want to run it again. I think it is the alert body because we don't want to have that duplicate line of code. Okay, so I will turn off the app. There you go. I don't want to count this time because I miscounted. All right, see, this is the alert body, which is this alert body right there. All right, and when I just click that. When I click onto that, it takes me right onto the app, and it shows me this alert view. Now, this alert view is the result of we call this take action with notification. Just imagine that if the user is off the app, then you can do anything else. Okay, so that's it. All right, I want to stop this guy. All right, so now I hope that this makes sense for you. I hope that you enjoy this episode of Code Hangout, and it's quite simple to create such a local notification, right? It is not that we use a lot of times, but sometimes in our app, I can see that a lot of times, as I mentioned, there's a lot of things like, let's say you build a to-do list app. Oops, you build a to-do list app. And inside this to-do list, the users can set up the due date of a to-do. Then in that case, you want to have, when the users is due with the action, you want to send them just a local notification to tell them, hey, your to-do is just due. So do something with that, okay? What's wrong with you, right? You haven't completed the to-do, okay? That's one case you can do this. Or because at that time, if we just operate locally on the phone like that, it may not make sense for us to just like have the whole bunch of a server and send send a push notification. Because if you don't know how to set up a push notification, maybe I will do it in the next episode of Code Hangout, okay? In the next episode of Code Hangout, I will do how to set up push notification for you guys. And that, it involves a lot of things. It involves a server, okay? It also involves set up a lot of things. It's not that easy as just like 20 or 30 lines of code like this, right? So I hope that it makes sense. This, you can use it a lot. Now, in the next episode of Code Hangout, I will show you how to use push notification. In the other episodes of Code Hangout, I would show you how to use core data. That is the schedule that I plan out for the next few episodes of Code Hangout. And the next one, I think it is I'm not sure what is this, but absolutely there are 3 new topics that I'm about to cover. First is push notification. Second, a new series of core data. And third is our new series of table view, okay? And then I will roll out every single day with you guys. So if you want to join me live in this new free episode of Code Hangouts like this every day, just go to live.ductran.co and enter your name and email there so that I can invite you to our live episode with me, and then I can answer your questions anytime, anywhere. Okay, if you like to get more education, more training, more free courses from me, just go to ductran.co. Okay, now I want to go back and see if you guys have any questions. If you have any questions, just feel free to post it right down below. And I think the only way you can ask me questions is to go to live.ductran.co. So let me see. Guys, if you have any questions, just feel free to post it right down below and I will answer your questions, okay? I'm not sure if you guys all right, so now if you don't have any questions, just keep in mind that I will always be here with you. And I hope that I will see you in the next few episodes of Code Hangout. As I tell you, I will be broadcasting this, I think, every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And it's going to be the next few episodes, we will cover table view, core data, push notifications, and oh, I remember that Firebase. Firebase is the next backend as a service that I choose for parse instead of parse. So I hope that I will see you in the next few episodes of Code Hangout. If you want to join us, go to live.ductran.cl. And until then, go out there every single day of your life, learn new things, craft your ideas, and contribute to the world. I see you guys.